Here's a look at the E-mini S&P trading through the eyes of eMiniDayTrader for Friday, January the 22nd, 2010. What we're looking at here are the market profiles. We always like to use our market profiles to identify the condition of the market. Each profile has a lettered section to it and a volume section to it. And when you combine them together, you get the full market profile, and that's what occurred. What I just highlighted here is what happened yesterday, and this was today's profile. So a continuation in the down auction as was expected today. Here's a look at the market profiles for the day session only, so you get a little bit different look. We like to use them both. As far as our trades were concerned here today, we had several trades. We had, I think, 7 trades today. Our first trade was right up in here as the market had a nice sell-off, and we were able to get short right in here. The second one was also short. We were stopped out on that, and so that was our first trade, and then our second trade. We then had another couple of long trades as the market rallied. We had one here and here, and both of those trades worked out quite nicely. We were a little bit more nimble on these trades on the long side because we know that the day-to-day or intraday auction is certainly down, and both of these trades labeled number 3 and 4, they're both long trades and both hit their first 2 objectives very quickly. So that was quite nice how that panned out like that. So that was the first, fourth trade. And then we didn't have a trade until quite a bit later when the market started to break, and we were able to get on the short side here, and then again right in here. So we had our 5th and 6th trades were short trades when the market started to break lower, and both of these easily hit their first 2 objectives. The 5th trade I just labeled there moved 2 points in our favor, and the final partial a half a point on that. The 6th trade moved 2 3/4 points in our favor, and then 1 1/4 points on our final partial on that. We had a 7th trade later on in the day after the market had come down quite a bit. We did get short in here off of that little yellow square that you can see, and that was trade number 7. It turned out to be a break-even trade. So we had some good profits today. 6 out of 7 on our trades for a nicely profitable day. What Justin had calculated here before I did this video was how we had done so far this month, first 3 weeks of the month. And as you can see, we've had 36 trades and either winning or break even on 31 of them, so that's about an 86%, plus 273 ticks, which is a nice profit. And dollar-wise, that works out to a little over $3,000. This is based on 4 contracts, so the commission on that would be approximately $600. And so, even the first 3 weeks, we're still looking at net of around $2,400 approximately. So it's been a good 3 weeks compared to what had happened when the market was very quiet in December, and even started out in early January somewhat quiet, but a little bit more active at least than what it was in December. So good to see the market moving and for the consistency to be here. We had one other trade here today that some of our traders actually got onto. It was a short that was triggered right here. It was pretty difficult. Well, you had to be very quick. Some of our more experienced traders got into that short trade, and so that actually would have been trade number 8. But we're not marking it on because it was a pretty difficult trade to get in. Our entry price was just hit very quickly, and then the market sold off very nicely, so it worked out to be a really nice trade, but didn't quite mark that on, or did not mark it on because most players did not quite get into it. So a nice month, and or so far, the first 3 weeks of it. Any questions or comments, please give us a call. Our number's on the website, or just send us an email at info@eMiniDayTrader.com. We're looking for the market to continue lower. We've got some resistance in around the 95 area, and if it can hold below around 84 or 84, 85, it's likely to have another big leg down. I suspect it's going to take a bit of a pause on Monday, but you never know. So the down auction continues, a resistance at 95, and then again up there around 1100 even, which is certainly the preference now to be getting short, considering this down auction is pretty firmly intact. So thanks for taking the time to view the video, and we'll see you again on Monday.